How can I be myself, be unique, and be clear on YouTube? Today I want to share with you a fun little illustration, a simple little diagram that I hope can make this YouTube growth, YouTube sharing process more fun for you, less stressful, less confusing, because YouTube, it is a little crowded. It does take a lot of hard work, but sharing your personality and story in a way that's unique and can grow on this platform, I don't think it's as complicated as you think. For those of you I haven't met yet, I'm Eric Wen, and on this channel we talk about communication and self-awareness. I want to help you think about what you say and how you say it so that you can make a better impact. So on this whiteboard I drew a whole bunch of dots, and each of these dots, all the different sizes and colors, it represents all the special ingredients you bring to the table. This is your skills, talents, passions, your core values. Everyone has their own unique scatter plot of dots. It might as well have been a fingerprint, but I didn't want to draw that on the whiteboard. When you bring all of these dots to the table, it's too much. You have so many unique dots, stuff about your past, present, and future, that if you tried to share all of those dots on your YouTube channel, it'd just be really random and scattered. So to focus your YouTube channel, to make it a little clearer, you pick the clusters of dots you like the most. I like talking about travel and tech and filmmaking and personal development and learning French. You try to show as many dots as you reasonably can in efforts to show your real authentic self, to really connect with your audience by being you. The problem is that in this case, more definitely doesn't equal clear. That's cool that you like that travel water bottle or travel backpack, or that you're interested in coronavirus this week. But from an audience's perspective, even though those clusters of dots are genuinely you, there's no pattern or through line on your YouTube channel. So the audience starts wondering, wait, is this a travel channel or French? Wait, why is he talking about his backpack? When you do it this way, it's not like rolling your thumb trying to get a clear fingerprint. More random dots definitely doesn't equal clear for your audience, even if those dots are authentic, honest to you. So you see your YouTube channel not growing. You Google very frantically how to grow on YouTube fast in 2020. And one thing you start hearing a lot of is pick a specific YouTube niche. Some of you guys, when you hear this, you're quite motivated to grow. So you pick one of those ponds and you stick with it. Chances are, especially if you pick something very, very specific, you probably will grow, but you might suddenly feel very trapped with your content. This is where you start wondering, should I start a second YouTube channel? How do I pivot? How can I add travel into my YouTube channel without messing everything up? As we talked about before, you have a lot of unique dots that you bring to the table. So it's natural if you draw this tiny little circle, you're gonna start wanting to express other sides of you. You just might be confused how. Others of you, when you hear pick a YouTube niche, you go, what if I pick the two biggest, my two favorite ponds? Okay, I'm gonna make my channel about travel and learning French. This is a good compromise where I can be less random, but also be myself. Now, this is definitely a step in the right direction, but a lot of the creators I know who do this, they start running into a whole different set of problems. It doesn't work for them to just alternate between the two things, one travel video, one French video, one travel video, one French video, because their interests and real life schedule, it usually doesn't work like that. Sometimes the creator really wants to make travel videos, but their vacation isn't scheduled for another couple weeks. Or sometimes your inspiration doesn't match up with this content schedule. You meet a new friend, and suddenly you want to make your French content a lot more than your travel content. But you don't want to pigeonhole yourself into the French content because you know you also do love travel. Things get extra confusing, extra complicated when the audience gets involved, when the views and money gets involved. What happens when your French video unexpectedly goes viral, or your travel video unexpectedly goes viral? Suddenly you feel more pressure to make more of that content that succeeded. Your audience wants more learn French quick videos, but you still like making travel videos. What the heck are you supposed to do? You can see how all of these different scenarios lead to very confused, frustrated creators. You just wanted to be yourself, share your story, and make an impact. How in the world are you supposed to be yourself, be specific and clear, and also stand out on this YouTube platform? What the heck is going on? I believe that you can do all three of those things. You can be yourself, you can be specific and clear, and you can stand out on YouTube. It's gonna take some hard reflection and creative thinking though. Going back to the diagram, instead of hopping back and forth between the two biggest circles on your scatter plot, I want you to focus all of your attention on where the two circles overlap. And you might be thinking, dude, there's not enough dots in that overlap zone for me to build a YouTube channel. You're right, this overlap zone, it's very small and not enough to grow on YouTube. Yet, on this channel, we've talked about finding ingredients for your YouTube smoothie and how there's a big difference between making a smoothie and selling a smoothie. And you really need to focus on making a good smoothie before you even think about selling a smoothie so that you don't confuse or stress yourself out. In this case, I want you to dig up more ingredients for your YouTube smoothie, focused in this overlap zone. There's a lot of dots here that you're forgetting about. Think about the overlap. Think about the patterns. What core values or experiences would lead someone to be super passionate about travel and learning French? With enough time, you're gonna start seeing how exactly these circles connect. Suddenly you remember, actually the reason I love learning French is because it helps me relate and connect to a whole different group of people. And I used to be super shy. Learning French helped me get a confidence I wasn't expecting. And you'll remember, actually the thing I love the most about travel is all the unexpected growth I feel as a person when I meet new people, when I travel to new places. I do love travel and learning French, but if I dig deeper, maybe what I'm most passionate underneath the surface is getting outside of my comfort zone and unlocking unexpected friendships, potential, opportunities for myself. The more you dig into that overlap zone, the more your YouTube channel is gonna make sense. If you're good at finding a through line, telling a story that can, in this case, literally connect the dots for your audience, you can make a really interesting cocktail, personalized, customized fit for you. The more you focus on the through line, the overlap zone that I want you to put in every single video on your YouTube channel, the more clarity you'll have about how to introduce new dots to your overlap zone and take out any little dots that are confusing or distracting. So for instance, if you focus on that through line of unlocking new perspectives and potential in yourself, you'll start to see, oh, I could probably show that even traveling locally in my hometown. Or I'm gonna be going to this cool French convention. I know how to vlog this or tell my story in a way where it's not actually focused on learning French grammar, but instead focus on how I'm unlocking new potential and friendships for myself. A cool new travel backpack comes out. Now, instead of getting distracted by, oh, this is really searchable, this is gonna get me a lot of views, or freaking out about, oh my gosh, is this the right fit for my channel, for my audience, for the algorithm? All you have to ask yourself is, how well can I make this travel backpack fit inside my overlap zone? I love this travel backpack because this is how it's helping me unlock new perspectives, new opportunities, new potential in myself. Cool, you just made it work. And you feel happy about it, you feel clear about it, and you feel authentic with it. When you focus on the overlap zone, growing that sliver into something that's more customized, rich, fun, personalized for you, and then thinking creatively about how you can put this overlap zone over and over and over again in your videos, clear and clear and clear for your audience, this whole YouTube growth and sharing process, it gets a lot less confusing for you. Now, if you're a beginner or intermediate on YouTube, that might be where you want to stop for today. But if you want the full story, the last piece of this diagram, this is where you want to pay attention. On this diagram, this overlap zone, it's special, but it can only take you so far. One phenomenon I don't see anyone talking about on YouTube is how channels can have very clear through lines, very cohesive branding and messaging, but their channel growth plateaus. I've seen this happen at different scales a lot. Channels will stop growing at 20,000 subscribers, 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. And on the surface, it looks like they're doing everything right. They're clear, they're unique, they're authentic, they're churning out that content and through line you love. So why is their channel plateauing? If you want to take your YouTube channel to the next level, break out of one of these plateaus, you need to introduce a story arc to your YouTube channel. This overlap zone, this customized boundary collection of dots you've assembled, it needs a trajectory so that people don't just tune in to get this collection of dots they like every single week. When you add a story, a trajectory to your overlap zone, people are going to voluntarily keep tuning into your YouTube channel because now they want to see how this overlap zone is moving. If you add a compelling story to your overall YouTube channel and what direction it's headed in, if you start exploring deeper questions like an identity shift, a perspective shift, suddenly you become like a comet, an event people have to tune into, people get excited to share with their friends. The story you add to your YouTube channel, it can be in a whole bunch of different directions, revolving around deeper questions about life, or being a parent, or being a woman, or starting that new business. The possibilities are endless, but I want to share. Your life has a real trajectory. You're already on an adventure quest. There's a group of questions, wonderings, where you're really being challenged, stretched, and scared. I talk about this more in this video, but basically, if you do add a story to your YouTube channel, take it in a specific direction, want to build momentum and chatter with your YouTube channel, it works best when the direction you take your YouTube channel is in alignment with the real trajectory of your life. When your YouTube channel and your real life adventure collide, that's when you create something explosive, special, and shareable on this YouTube platform. Whew, okay, so that seems intense, but if you boil it down to the basics of this diagram, it's actually quite simple. The first thing you need to do is focus on the overlap zone. You have a super unique scatter plot. You can draw these circles however the heck you want. Pick the clusters of dots you want to share on this YouTube channel and focus a lot of attention on that overlap zone that a lot of people forget about. Have patience uncovering this cocktail, building that customized, fun, personalized fit for you. And then lastly, add a direction to this overlap zone. Add a story arc to your YouTube channel. Talk about your mission, your core values, and what's at stake. Line up the trajectory of your YouTube channel with the real life adventure quest you're already on right now. This is exactly how you can be yourself, be clear and specific, and also stand out and grow on YouTube. Don't overthink it. Remember, YouTube's this awesome place where you can break the rules, break the archetypes, and create a really personalized, customized fit for you. Being yourself is the way you're gonna grow and stand out on this platform. You just need to rethink your YouTube storytelling a little. Bring a little more creative thinking, customization, and self-awareness so that your YouTube channel can get to the next level. If you're new to this channel and you wanna go more in depth on how you can rethink your YouTube niche, you wanna click this video right here. And if you want more specifics on how you can share your adventure, your real life quest on your YouTube channel, you wanna click this video right here. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with a creator friend who might be confused or stressed about this today. I hope it can help. You are the change maker of your own life. Let's think more deeply. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, peace.